Muscle Farm, fueling athletes safely. 5 rounds.
Matchup in our main event of the evening. Your final thoughts on Jon Jones before he makes his way to the octagon?
Jon Jones is a special talent. I mean, he has been since the very first fight we've seen him in the octagon. Yep. On his skill set and get Jon to his back, and we're about to find out.
The real key for Chael Sonnen is pressure, isn't it?
I believe it is. I believe if Chael can get Jon on his back, and if Chael can get Jon to start doubting himself, and the only time we've ever seen Jon Jones in trouble inside the octagon was when Vitor Belfort slapped an armbar on him, and the only thing that kept him from tapping is pure heart and desire for victory. All right, he hurt his arm very badly in that fight, and it took a long time to recover. Chael Sonnen, I know, has been working very hard on his submissions, and that may be an angle that he chooses to attack in this fight, if he can get it to the ground.
That's a big if against Jon Jones, who has never been taken down in his entire UFC career, as we get set for the main event for the light heavyweight championship.
Chael Sonnen has started talking a lot of trash to me, harassing me, coming out of nowhere with lots of insults.
I was never going to back off of whoever's the champion, and I'm not going to make a secret about it. And I have no friends in the fight business.
Oh, right when my day was going so well.
There's a lot of animosity.
He is a loser.
Jon Jones, you will find out the hard way why you never challenged Chael Sonnen to a fight.
You know, I just get sick of replying to Chael's quotes.
Jon Jones not even willing to look at Chael Sonnen in this tense moment.
I promise you, I will be firing the entire time. I'm soon to be champ, and they call me Chael P.
Chael Sonnen, his talking is fun and all that. First and foremost, the guy is a fighter, and that's what I respect about him.
Chael is definitely capable of defeating me, but you can fight your fear or you can give into it, and I'm not going to be a victim to that.
Jon Jones is an incredible fighter. What he's accomplished at such a young age has been amazing. Oh!
This is a fist fight. Put your chin down, walk towards him, and kick it. That's it. And I will leave the octagon the new world champion.
I think he did bite off more than he can chew, and I can't wait to get out there and do what I always do. Make this guy another victim.
Joe, all the reports that we hear are that we may very well see the best Chael Sonnen ever as he returns to 205 tonight in our main event of the evening.
Well, the talk of the training camp has been that this is the first time in a long time where Chael's not had to cut weight. He's still cutting a little bit, but not nearly as much as he did to drop down to 185 pounds. That required a really restrictive diet, really, really heavy cardio to try to drop that weight. Wrestlers in the UFC and has perhaps the best power double in MMA, period.
Chael Sonnen steps into our UFC gym prep point. UFC gym, train different. Chael Sonnen said you cannot buy into the hype of Jon Jones. So many men who fight Jon
Silva twice, and the fact that he has done it and done it recently may aid him tonight, at least nerves-wise.
As we say, dialed in. As Chael Sonnen, the challenger, will look to achieve a lifelong dream, and that is to be a world champion. That is to be the UFC light heavyweight belt holder.
Awareness. He's brilliant at utilizing his unusual frame. I mean, he uses it to the utmost, but he's also the front leg side kicks to the thighs, the way he uses the oblique kick, the constant improvement of striking that allowed him to dominate Rashad Evans in their match. Jon Jones is a true physical freak. But on top of that, he's also a brilliant man. He's very intelligent and his fiance, and he climbs right back in. That's what you can do when you're Jon Jones, okay? You change the way you're gonna get into the octagon. You do what you want to do. Come into a little Bob Marley, give people kisses.
This really is a night of firsts, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he hasn't even taken his jacket off. But that's again, that's the confidence that you have when you're Jon Jones.
Jon Jones has faced good wrestlers before in Brandon Vera, Vladimir Matyushenko, Ryan Bader. You mentioned his fight against Rashad Evans. He's singing, he's smiling, and he's yet to be taken down. He did say he has worked a lot with his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in preparation for this fight, a lot of angles, and his boxing with Brandon Gibson. Of course, Greg Jackson with his Jiu-Jitsu, Mike Winklejohn, the striking coach in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I'm saying this based completely on confidence, but I do not believe that Jon Jones has any holes in his game. And although we've never seen him fight off of his back, I bet he's nasty there. I just don't see how he couldn't be. We haven't seen it in competition because no one's been able to do it to him, but I guarantee you he has not allowed himself to have a weakness in his game.
Jon Jones, 5-0 over former champions Shogun, Rampage, Machida, Evans, and Belfort.
The entire time Jon has been walking through, Chael Sonnen's been calling out to him, waving him in, and Jon completely ignored him. And I think one of the reasons why he ran over and kissed his family is part of that. It's not even about you, Chael. It's about me defending my title and me putting on my show. Can Chael Sonnen get him out of that? Can Chael Sonnen get him out of this confident mindset?
He is the champion, Johnny Bones Jones. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening, is brought to you by Metro PCS. 4G LTE for all. The champion 25, the challenger 11 years his elder. Jon Jones will have a 3-inch height advantage.